I am a terrible YouTuber. I am supposed to show you these amazing products, and I got this wonderful product, and what did I do? I did not show it to you. I immediately integrated it into my life and loved it, but never showed it to you. And so I'm finally getting around to it before I wait too much longer and run out of it. This is really awesome. This is a sponsored video by a company called Jeunesse, and I am demonstrating their product, Envy. Jeunesse Envy is a spray-on makeup, and it gives you the most delightful finish. I am seriously hooked on the spray-on primer, and I think in winter time, I'm going to like the spray-on foundation more than I do in the summer, and let me tell you why. In the summertime, I like very little makeup. I like very transparent makeup. That's why you don't see me doing a lot of videos in the summertime, because I'm not really wearing any makeup. So I find that when you use this, spraying it directly on, you get a beautiful, beautiful finish that is a little more formal than I want for summertime. However, you can also brush it on and it gives you the most delightful sheer finish. So I'm going to show you how I have been using my Jeunesse Envy for the last couple of months. Starting with the primer, I love spray-on primer more than I ever knew I could. I don't know if that was clear enough. I've never really used a spray-on primer before until I used the Jeunesse spray-on primer, and it gives such a beautiful finish, and it's so quick and so easy. That's it. I'm done. I'm primed. I'm ready to put my foundation on. Now, if I wanted a heavier foundation, I would just spray my foundation on. Envy comes in 9 different shades. I selected number N4, Cool Buff, and W3, Warm Beige. I have found that the Warm Beige is a little bit better for me in these summer months, and that the Cool Buff will be my wintertime version. So since I don't prefer to spray them on, how the heck do I get it on my face? Well, this is the method that I've been using. Most professional makeup artists on set use a little metal palette, and I've been using that. And I just spray some of my Envy onto the palette. That's it. It is so wonderfully sheer. Switching to a smaller brush for a little more detailed work. It's very buildable, even gives me great coverage on a little oopsie. Oopsie, okay, it's a pimple. Because you know I'm barely out of my teens. You can also apply Jeunesse Envy with your fingers. You can use a sponge and you can spray it on. I don't usually prefer this method because I do find it's a little heavy for summer, but I want to show you how easy it is to mist it on. Give it a little shake. And your foundation is that simple. You can see it gives a beautiful finish. Now allow it to dry, and then you want to just buff it a little bit just to make sure that there's no excess product remaining on your skin. And you can buff your finish using an ordinary tissue, or you can use one of the puffs provided by Jeunesse. Here's where it gets really fun. I love their bronzer so much. My 2 favorite things in the Jeunesse line are the bronzer and the primer. because the bronzer is so delicate and sheer. I'm fair, and in the summertime I do get a little bit of color, but I do like to litz it up a little bit with some bronzer, but so many bronzers just look so orangey on me, and this bronzer is just so beautifully translucent. So I'm going to give it a little shake, and just as I did with the foundation, I'm going to spray my bronzer. You could also just use your hand onto my palette, and then I'm going to use a stipple brush and just sort of delicately bronze the areas where the sun would be catching the skin. Wow, I just didn't really say that at all well, did I? That's because I have my air conditioning turned off right now, and it is 103 degrees today, and it's hard to think when you're this hot. So a little bit of bronzer on my palette or on the back of your hand, stipple brush, or whatever your preferred brush is. Envy is water resistant and buildable, which allows you to go from light coverage to full coverage. And I love just brushing a little bit of that down onto my neck. Just because, you know, our necks get to be so pale because the sun never really touches there. And that's it. That is how simple and easy my foundation routine has been this summer with Jeunesse NV. If you'd like to get some Jeunesse NV for yourself, I will drop all of that information down below for you. What makes the NV so beautiful is that it just has 8% pigmentation. That means it's allowing your natural skin to show through. We're not hiding the skin, we're enhancing your skin. And really, isn't that what makeup should be? Just an enhancement for our skin. We don't want to hide who we are. We want to show the world our very best face. So there you have it. When you see me reach for a can and missed it on my face and you want to know what the heck is she putting on, it's the Jeunesse NV, and I will have all the information on how to get your own Jeunesse NV down below in the description box. I love you bunches. Have a great day. I will talk to you very soon.